Technology and E-Learning Services at Lafayette Catholic Schools, who is in their first year of one-to-one implementation, a former classroom teacher and technology integration specialist for Tri-County Schools. Joe is passionate about project-based learning, instructional design, and a growth mindset. Here's a fun fact. Joe has a Yorktown connection as well. He spent 5 years as our own Trent McCormick's assistant coach for our Tiger Wrestlers. So we are glad to have him back to share with us about his practices at Lafayette Catholic. Please welcome Joe Willman.
Thanks, Holly. Can you hear me? Yes? Good. Great. Well, like Holly said, my name is Joe Willman. One thing that I'm really proud to tell everybody when I see them is I'm a third-generation educator. So my grandma was a teacher, my mom was a teacher, and I think that's really awesome. I'm a teacher, I'm married to a teacher, so education just kind of runs through our family, and that's really important to us. At our schools in Lafayette, we have a great boss. His name's Eric Davis, and he kind of looks at all of these reform things, and he really pushes us and says, don't focus on all the bad stuff, focus on the good part about that. And that's really evident in the fact that he trusted a teacher to come in and take over his technology program when I have no IT training whatsoever. So he started this with something that's called Preparing Students for Life. That's our strategic plan. We all have a strategic plan at our schools, right? Section 8 for us is technology. In 18 months, we finally got all the way through that section. And it's all done, and now we're moving on to a new section. 2 years ago, this was my athletic director's computer. And that is a sweet 3.5-inch floppy drive in that computer. Now, I show this not for you to feel sorry for me, but to talk about in small schools, we do a lot with a little, right? But we always find ourselves playing catch up, when really we need to shift our mindset to playing leapfrog. Not because we want to be better than other people, but because if we just play catch up, we're going to fall behind a week after we catch up. So that's so important. So what did we do? We had to get a new infrastructure. We have access points out the yin-yang in our school now. And we've got new switches in our closets, and we've got a great firewall and a great content filter, and all of those things are good. And we decided that we wanted our teachers to be mobile. So what we did was we got rid of the desktops, and we got them all MacBook Airs and things like that, and we moved everything over to Google Apps so our kids could be collaborative. And we brought in Schoology as our learning management system, which has been great, and it's allowed our kids and our teachers and our parents to collaborate. That's just been wonderful. Like I said, we got rid of desktops, and our teachers have MacBook Airs, and we got them all on iPad mini, and we used Osiri so they can present from anywhere in their classroom, and we're wireless with Apple TVs and things like reflectors so our kids can project wirelessly. And that's all really great, and it's awesome to teach with. And our students at Central Catholic have MacBook Airs, and we bought them all of the best software that we could. They've got Adobe Creative Suite, as well as our math teachers really wanted something that's called Geometry Sketchpad, and they use and abuse it. And you know, in the next calendar year, so we can launch in 2016, 2017, we're going through this process over the next year of deciding what does technology look like in our elementary schools? And what can we do to best provide our elementary teachers with the best technology that's going to empower their learning and allow them to do the things that they want to do? But at the end of the day, who cares? I know that's really weird. We're at a summer of e-learning conference and I'm telling you, who cares? Because all of those things that I just showed you, all of those things for us at school, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm kind of sad when I go in and the newspaper article isn't about the innovative practices we're doing, but it's about Central Catholic has laptops next year. CC's going with MacBooks. So, who cares? I will tell you what we care about. We care about the innovative practices going on in our classroom where we have teachers that are focusing on mastery-based learning and focusing on what the individual student needs at the point in time when they're doing that. We care about empowering our students to take hold of the programs that we run. This is my student technology leadership team. Before we launched the program, these kids came and spent a week with me in the summer. They learned how to teach. They planned and implemented the entire rollout of our entire program at Central Catholic. And then they run our help desk for us during the day. I'm also big on growth mindset and how important it is when we talk with our teachers about the fact that if our kids have a fixed mindset, they're only going to think they can get here when they could have anything that they wanted, or they could be anything that they wanted, and that our actions impact them. Now, one thing that we talk a lot about, because we can't get teachers all the time in the best places, is we're sad. All state teachers program is down 15% in population. The state of Indiana is down 28% population. And for us and for a lot of people, that's going to change the question. The question is no longer going to be, who cares? It's going to be, where are the people that care? And there's a really important number, and we talk about this in our schools. There's 1,900,000 public school and 100,000 private school kids in the state of Indiana who really care. They care about having great teachers. They care about us doing the things with the stuff that makes it worthwhile. And that's really important. And we really need to shift the way that we think from the negative to the positive, because there's hundreds of thousands of kids like my daughter who are going to be in school one day, and we talk about this all the time, that they need great teachers too. And we think that that's really important. Now, like I said, all of the things that we have, we've done a lot, and it's really awesome and it's fun. It's really, really cool. But if you take it all away, and it's not there anymore, the important thing are the relationships and the things that we do with that stuff. So I just want to leave you with something that I care about this. And I know at my work, as we talk about it, we care. And leaving today, I hope, scratch that, I know all of you will care too. Thank you very much.
Great job.